Hello everyone, again welcome to my channel, and I am the noob trader. I'm learning how to trade, and recently I've been diving into the concepts from ICT. I'm not advocating that they work. I'm trying to figure out if they work and putting the time and the effort. I've been losing consistently in trading for almost 3 years now, and I just decided to give this a try. And I also like content creation, so here I am trying to create videos as I learn and go through this process. So in this video, what I'm going to do is walk through the two trades that I would have taken today based on the ICT concepts that I'm learning in the 2022 mentorship. And what I'm going to do moving forward is that I have created this paper trading account on TradingView, and it starts with the equity of $100,000. It's USD, and I'm going to start trading from tomorrow on this account and track my progress as I do that. I will try to take two trades, one during 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. New York time, and the other one would be 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. New York time. I will not be trading at all outside of these 2 hours, and I'm going to do that to keep myself sane. Otherwise, I find that I just keep looking at the charts all throughout the day, and I tend to overtrade, I tend to lose money. And I've just decided to not trade with actual money at all and follow what ICT says, which is trade and demo until I find my model, I find my edge, and I get familiar with how the market moves and when and how I should expect my model to come and show on the charts. So that's what we are going to do here. So this video will be just walking you through the two trades that I would have taken today based on those concepts within those 2 hours. So let's dive in. What you see here is the daily chart. Don't mind a lot of the markings that I've done here. It's usually just the Fibonacci levels, high to the low, to just found the discount area where I expect the market to go if it has reached the top. So I'm just gonna dial in into a 1 hour chart, and this is the price action for today, Tuesday, March 26th. Diving into a 15-minute chart here. The market opens, so let's mark a few of the things that we should be marking. So opening price would be 26th of March at midnight. This candle right here, this is the opening price. And then we're gonna mark, I'm gonna remove this. That's the opening price for today, and there's another opening price which would be the 8:30 a.m. candle, which would be right here. 8:30 opening price would be here. All right, now that we have these prices marked, let's drill down into the 5-minute chart. Looking here, I'll mark the 2 hours that I want to trade in on the chart. It will be starting 10 a.m., which will be this candle, between this candle and 11 a.m. right here. And the other one would be 2 a.m. Sorry, 2 p.m. What am I saying? To 3 p.m. here, right here. So these two are the areas that we're going to be looking into. And I'm going to just go straight to the 1-minute chart. So trade one would have been right here. So if you are familiar with the ICT concept, this is not a channel where I'll be discussing the concepts. I hope you learn them through ICT's channel, and I'm just going to be applying what I learned. If you feel there is something blatantly wrong with what I say, please feel free to comment and help me improve and learn. And if you agree with it, hit the like and subscribe button to keep me going with these breakdowns. So right here, what we see happening is it makes this high, goes above the opening price, gets that liquidity, which is the buy side liquidity, and then it drops down here sharply, and then goes back up and it fails to break that high. So I would consider this an intermediate term high, right, an ITH. And when the price breaks down sharply, it creates this fair value gap right here, And right here is our entry into the trade. This is the entry, this candle entry. So you can take your entry right into this fair value gap when the price enters, which is 18,592, the level. I'm gonna write it here. You can just write it here, remove this. Entry 18,592. And then your stop loss would be above the high of this, above this intermediate term high, which would be 18,605. 18,605. Stop loss 18,605. Please ignore the sound from my keyboard if it's too loud and annoying. And then what you can target is, your first target can be these relative equal lows. So this will be target 1, and this will be target 2. And if we go back enough into the chart, we will also see that this target 2 corresponds with this high from the previous day. So these are our two levels. Going back to the 1 minute chart, please don't mind all the scrolling. TradingView makes it really hard to change time frames and reach the exact same spot. So right here, our exit would be first here, or you could exit here if you can take partials here and lock in your full profits here. This would be level 18,571. Target profit 1, which would be how many handles? 605, 571. So it's 29 plus 5, 34 handles. 34 handles. Here is your target profit 2, which is 18,553. Which would be 52 handles. So just for simplicity, let's just say 30 handles and 50 handles. So that's your trade in this hour. And once you take this trade, you just have to be done with it. Close your laptop or your computer, come back later. That's what I'm gonna do from tomorrow. Only gonna take the trade between these hours. Not gonna touch anything else. Coming back to this area between 2 p.m. to 3 p.m. Now, I would say the trade that I would have taken is this one, when these relative highs are broken, that this level is broken, relative equal highs, tapping into buy side liquidity. I hope I am not messing concepts up, but if I am, I would appreciate the correction in the comment section. Still learning. And it breaks down again, and it's essentially the same setup that we saw before in this first hour. If you look at it, it's the same setup. I would call this an intermediate term high that fails to be broken, and then, I mean, it's technically outside of the hour, but if you're carefully watching the price action around this time, you'll notice this pattern, and then you can simply look at the chart, and what you'll see is this displacement, energetic displacement down, creates the small fair value gap here. It's pretty tiny, but you see it if I scroll enough. And then price goes into it, and this would be your entry right here. Entry 1, 18,552. And if you miss it, you'll see you get another chance in this small fair value gap right here. Again, it breaks through the fair value gap, but you'll have to hold through that drawdown. So there's your entry 2. At 18,547. And your stop loss here would be above this intermediate term high. So I will write stop loss at 18,558. 18,558. And here your stop would be above this candle high, which would be 18,552. Again guys, I am not teaching ICT concepts in this video. I'm trying to apply what I learned. Please do not take this video as a lesson for ICT concepts. I'm still learning and I'm trying to apply what I learned. So that's just a disclaimer for you. And now if you are in this trade, what would be your target profits? First would be these relative equal lows. TP1 at 530, 18,530, which is around, more or less, depending on where you entered, it'll be 20 to 30 handles. And your next profit target would be this low here, the opening price, which would be 524. It's not a lot of, it's just 6 handles here. And what we actually see here is this price goes into this sell side liquidity, taps into it, goes up, and then with an energetic move, just comes back down. So if I was to take this trade and if price goes here and if I haven't taken my profits, my stop loss would be moved here above this order block. I would consider this an order block from what I have studied. So I'll keep my stop loss here and I'll wait for the price to see what it does. And if I see this energetic move, the next price target for us would be, going back into the chart, the next price target would become this low right here. Relative equal lows, going into the 15-minute chart. I think price found support yesterday here, broke down and went back up. So I would take that as the second target profit. And if you can hold through this, that's amazing. You can probably take some off here at this high. It's up to you, the way you trade. I don't know the perfect way to take profits, but this is just my opinion. So that would be a huge move if you are able to hold till here. Target profit 2 would be at 18,460, and that would be from 18, almost 90 points, 90 to 100 points depending on where you entered. So that's it. Those are the 2 trades for today. Going back to the 1-minute chart again. Right here. And again, I know this goes beyond the interval of 1 hour, but you took the trade here and then you're just holding to take profits and close the trade. So that's all for today. I'm going to be trading with this paper trading account again starting tomorrow between these 2 hours only to keep myself sane, consistent, and develop good trading habits. And we'll see if I am able to grow this account or not. If I am, I'm going to slowly transition to using live money in a live account. But until that happens, I'm going to keep learning and trying to sharpen my edge, trying to find my model. So I hope this helped, and I will see you in the next one. Hit that like button and subscribe if you really like it. Have a good one.